One day, one of my family members' closest friends showed up at the door without a phone call in advance with her 4-year-old son, Forrest, crying, buried into her, she's holding him, carried him into the house, you know, and she said, I know you know what to do for Forrest. And I said, well, let's try, gulp. And so the story was Forrest had a bad earache. He'd been having earaches his whole life. He had a high fever. He was crying and grimacing, and he was like almost trying to hide right underneath her skin. He was just like clinging to his mom. And I looked in his ear, and lo and behold, there's a red bulging tympanic membrane, his eardrum, and he was in a ton of pain, and he was just sobbing. And so I went to my homeopathy books, looking up earaches, and I decided, Pulsatilla looks pretty good here. And so I had Pulsatilla, luckily. I didn't have very many remedies at that time, and took Pulsatilla out and put a few pellets on his tongue. And almost instantly, you could feel like the room just changed. It went from crisis to like calm. And Forrest turned around and sat on his mom's lap facing me, and had a smile on his face. And before I could even get the cap back on the bottle, pain gone. I couldn't believe it. And Forrest, went on to, completely get better within the next hour. His fever was gone. He was playing around on the floor. And I realized homeopathy is a tool that every family deserves, every human deserves. And I knew that I was going to dedicate my whole life to this kind of practice. And Forrest never had another ear infection after that. One dose of Pulsatilla 30C, that was it. He never had another ear infection the whole time I knew him. That's the kind of beginning that you will have. It's the same beginning that I had. It's the same beginning that every homeopathic prescriber has. We see the results and we know, and we decide to dedicate ourselves to this kind of practice.